The lighting is pretty bad, but I'm going to try and get some function shots of the bobbin and shuttle in my Singer 306, or at least one of them. First we'll hand crank this through. It is not doing the normal feed cycle because I have the feed plate out, and when the dogs come forward they try to move the material back the way it was. If I press the material solidly against the table, seems to be making stitches normally. Here we are, thread coming across the bobbin. Nice. Take up lever, pulling the stitch tight. Okay, now needles up, center position, full bite. And we do some more. There we are, one side. And the other. And back again. And the other. Okay, that seems to be working good. Let me see if I can try this under power. I've been a mechanic most of my life. They don't generally recommend running machinery with the guards off, but I was also a farm kid and spent most of my life running machinery with the guards off. So, we'll see how this goes. Okay, the feed, of course, is not very even because of the missing feed plate, but it does seem to be working with no issues. There we go. There we are. Okay. Now, here's the kicker. This is not a Singer 306 hook assembly. This is a used hook assembly I pulled out of my 9610 Industrial. To get it to work, I had to take a spare finger up here and thin the tip so that it would fit into the notch at the top of the shuttle and have room for the thread to come around it. And to get it to zigzag, I had to open up the slot in the top of the shuttle so that there would be no needle strike. There we go. a stock 9610 bobbin case, a stock 9610 bobbin, there is the 9610 hook assembly, and when I started, this slot in the shuttle ended at this guide pin about the same place as the guide pin on this side. I extended it by about 2 millimeters. I did not have to extend it on the left because in the far left needle swing it still had plenty of clearance to that end of the notch. On the spare hook I had, since this locating notch is narrower than the 306 shuttle, I had to narrow it, but to get the best possible placement, all the material had to be taken off of one side. It's still not as smooth as I'd like. I've had it cut the bobbin thread a couple of times, so I can polish it some more and take care of that problem. But otherwise, this is stock 9610 shuttle assembly. And, well, just by the way, I'm not running 206 by 13 needles. The one I used right here was a organ number 12, 15 by 1. Standard Tex 30 polyester thread.